Hello and welcome. I'm Belinda Karp, founder of Autism STEP Australia. That is Autism Spectrum, Transitions and Education Programs. My team and I, many who have a lived experience of autism, specialise in working with young adults on the autism spectrum who are in transition from school to post-school options, such as further education and employment. We provide individual transition plans, behaviour intervention plans, employment preparation, study skills, training workshops for teachers, psychologists and parents, emergency risk management for individuals, training for first aid responders such as police, paramedics and fire rescue. The following video stars students I have worked with. They will provide insights about how they have dealt with issues around social skills, education and work. They will highlight what educators can do better to provide reasonable adjustments to help them succeed. This video was made by myself and Thomas Kuzma. Thank you to all that participated.
My name is Jenna Hillman and I was diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome at the age of 3.
My name is Connor Kell and I've been diagnosed with hearing loss, profound hearing loss since birth, and I may have possible Asperger's, but I'm pretty sure I have Asperger's there.
I'm Nathan Moodley. I have autism, which is a diagnosis,
My name is Lachlan Duffy. My diagnosis is Asperger's syndrome, as well as I had epilepsy, which was deemed gone after my teens, ADD. Starting in school I did 3 different computer courses, ceramics and hospitality, kitchens and cookery. In TAFE I've done certificate for IT General, certificate for IT Help Desk and certificate for IT Networking, and I'm doing certificate for Training and Education.
John, Autism and Tics.
I'm Cheryl. Well, autism essentially.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Henley and I have Asperger's.
Being deaf kind of makes it harder for me to make friends because sometimes I don't understand them clearly. I even have a deaf friend as well who also goes to who has a training step as well. Yeah. I prefer being behind a laptop talking to friends over a computer. Yeah, easier for me to understand them because I'm reading what they're typing.
Well, I have a tremendous support from friends and family. Social aspects, I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty outgoing and all that, and not many people know. Couldn't tell, but I have Asperger's.
My Asperger's affects me socially in many ways. The major being school, primary school and high school. Growing up I found it extremely difficult. Went through the whole of school having no friends. I didn't get invited out to birthday parties, nothing like that, I was really by myself during the whole schooling period. I've never wanted to go out to parties or, go out to any other events and stuff like that. But it's still made me somewhat discouraged, unpleased, unwelcome.
I write my notes down as quickly as the other kids in the class. Real struggle at school. And then being kept in at lunchtime to finish writing down my classwork.
It sometimes is a struggle because it's hard to understand things and it's really hard to comprehend things, so just need extra support.
Kind of stressed.
It's something that I strive for. Learning, keeping my brain active is a must. I have to constantly be thinking about something, problem solving, other skills are like that. just need to constantly have my mind on something which is good. It does become a problem because I end up learning too fast and get ahead of the other students, which then slows me down, and I just shut down. I don't feel the need to learn anymore. I do and can become disruptive in class just because of that boredom factor, that I get bored with what I'm doing. And but on the other hand, if I'm not understanding something and I get stuck, it becomes a big issue. That's when I need a lot of support and a lot of attention, because if I'm not understanding it, it's just not getting through. So to me, there's no average. I'm excelling really well, or I'm just down the bottom and not going anywhere.
It makes it a lot harder because there's not many places that I want to work in, because most of them are like talking to other folks, and it makes it really hard. So I prefer like being in the back room doing behind the scenes stuff. Yeah.
How it affects me in the workforce is socially, really. The work that I perform is really well and to a good quality, but how I respond with the other work team and team members is a different matter. I can take things way too seriously when they're just joking around, or maybe I take things not seriously and I joke around when it's a serious matter. I've found it extremely difficult to keep a job over a 3-month period of time.
Well, how it's affected work is because I was slow writing and even typing, and it was very difficult for me to keep employment, especially because I didn't have a diagnosis. I couldn't say, well, this is why I'm like this, and therefore I haven't got a lot of work experience, and it's very difficult now for me to get employment.
It makes you more focused on a topic, it makes it easier for you to understand.
I sort of hone in on my analysis and numerical skills.
Well, I think this is speaks a lot more clearly, trying to use a lot of visuals, so it's easier to know what's going on, and it's probably trying to give out some worksheets maybe, because then it's easier to catch up and revise a lot of stuff, and probably makes the subject a lot easier to understand. I was in high school, I liked the support there. They would come into the class, help me with things, help me understand it, and they would sometimes take me out of the class to do work as well. It was really helpful there.
Try to explain it in a more simpler way than complicated, because it's hard to keep up. Trying to understand what's going on and all. Just pretty much plan their lessons, have modified modified tasks, so people can so we can understand. Like we're normal people, but we just need a bit more support.
We definitely need appropriate support. I might be getting something and excelling really well at it, but the next subject we move on to, I would be at the bottom end of the class and struggling greatly.
With work, just be patient and just try to understand that it may take things longer than to learn things.
At the moment, I'm at a very good workplace. My manager actually has children with Asperger's, and he understands me and how I think and how I operate, and everyone else in the factory that I work at understands. And
to be tolerant and have patience. Someone with autism.
Now I know this isn't in 3D. I know how much people love things in 3D. And I know it doesn't have a soundtrack either, but it has this. It has a message. And that is, we all have goals in life, but with every goal, there are thousands of routes that you can take. It's the journey that counts.
Thank you to all that participated.